Hello. Alrighty, I'm gonna do another taste test. I think I'm down to maybe 3 or 4 more. I'm doing fruit punch this time. If you've watched my previous videos, I guess a couple of weeks ago I went to look for a specific strawberry because the recipe said, I'm gonna say sun-kissed strawberry, and I realized I had 7 different strawberry packets, and I realized I don't actually know what brand is my favorite for each flavor. So this is, I think, my 4th or 5th part, just taste testing just to see. So these videos are going to be a little different. I have 4 fruit punches, so we're going to try these, and then my next 4 videos, so I'm not putting ice in these, just so this way I don't have to make 4 videos at once. So gonna taste test these, but then I'm also pulled 4 recipes to use with them over the course of like today and tomorrow. All right, let's get started. I did count as of yesterday. I have 109 different drink packets. So I am trying to figure out, like which brand of fruit punch is my favorite. So I don't need 4 different fruit punches. All right, let's get started. I'm just gonna grab one. How about that? All right, this one is a Skittles Original Punch. And again, I realize when I make things, at least, I normally don't. It's usually mixed with something else, so I don't really know which one I do and don't like. I realized that when I was taste testing, I did have a favorite because I never drink them by themselves. So I just thought this would be fun. Fun way to find out. And like I said, I'm going to use these in drinks. So the next 4 videos are going to be fruit punch. Again, this one is the Skittles. Like always, you're supposed to mix it with a bottle of water, which is 16.9 ounces. I don't do that. I do 14 ounces because my 40-ounce tumbler, I usually have it half full of ice, and I don't want it too watered down. And fruit punch is one that I never would really drink by itself, so this should be interesting. I always put just a few ounces in here and mix with my frother. Again, you don't have to do that. You don't have to have a frother. When I first started, I would take a big swig out of my bottle and just shake it. So I am starting to, use what you have kind of thing. Don't go by a specific strawberry or fruit punch. So this one definitely smells like fruit punch, so, good there. It's sweet, but then a little tart comes in at the end. Okay. Over a lot of ice, I actually would drink this one. I'm not normally a fruit punch fan, so that one is a little bit surprising. Also, it's not clear on my end. It's murky, and you can't actually see through it. Not that that matters, but okay. Let's try another one. So again, I actually have 6 ounces. I always say a few. Okay, so we're gonna do Hawaiian Punch, and this one is the Fruit Juicy Red. If you've done this before, I'm curious to know which one your favorite is. I wish I had my little book. I have started writing down which one's my favorite, so this way when I'm in a store, I will look for, I feel like I said Jolly Rancher was my favorite green apple. Anyway, so this way, when I'm at a store, I know which ones to look for. And also, when I went through my 109 drink packets, that's just drink packets. It's not including, I probably have about, I'm going to say 30 bottles of syrup over there. I asked ChatGPT if I made a drink with 2 packets and had 109 drink packets, how many different combinations would I have? And it was like 7,100. I was like, oh wow, I default to my favorites unless I'm filming. So while I was sick for a couple of weeks, I actually went through and just looked at a bunch of different recipes. So my goal is to use packets I've never and combinations I've never used before. Okay, this one's actually darker red. I dissolved that one pretty well, but as I'm stirring it, there's actually a bunch of little flakes at the bottom. Okay. I mean, it definitely tastes like fruit punch. I started to tell you that I would drink as a kid, but I forgot. I feel like my parents did buy this in like the gallon size. So definitely fruit punch. I feel like the other one was a little more tart. I'm more sweet, so I think I do like this one so far. All right, let's continue. Got two more. Like I said, I'm not putting ice in any of these just because I'm going to put lids on them and put them in the fridge until I film videos, which I'll do tomorrow. I actually have two more blue raspberry that I'm going to film here shortly. Okay, so this one's the Margaritaville, and this one's the Caribbean Fruit Punch. Again, if you've done this before, I'm curious to hear what your favorite fruit punch would be, or actually favorite fruit punch combos as well. This one's actually lighter. This one is not red like I was expecting. This one is more orangish. Okay. And actually, on my end, in the video, it looks like the straw and the drink are the same color. Very, very close. On my end, it looks more orange than what it's showing me in the video. This one kind of has that punch that hits you in the back of the throat. I would not drink this one by itself. So far, I'm going to say this one's my third favorite. Okay, so far, Hawaiian Punch is my favorite. The Skittles Original Punch is the second. And then this one is my third. Okay, so let's try to my final one. I feel like I'm going to have to get a little bit more water also. I thought I had enough. Okay, so this one's Snapple and this one is Fruit Punch. Actually, before I even mix that, came out dark. Almost looks like a blood orange or something. Yeah, I need a little bit more water, guys. Sorry. I always say I'm going to be prepared. I have everything, and I always forget something. And I will say Fruit Punch is one of those that I normally don't do packets with, so I am excited to try some new ones that I haven't done before. Okay, this one is super dark. My end is really dark. It looks like a blood orange or something. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This one's a Snapple Fruit Punch. This one's good. With a bunch of ice, I would drink this. Again, I normally don't do like fruit punch anything. Let me try the Hawaiian Punch. Okay, I'm gonna say Snapple's my favorite, guys. Snapple's my favorite. I'll say Hawaiian Punch is my second favorite. Third is the Skittles, and fourth is the Caribbean Fruit Punch. So again, if you've done this before, let me know. I'm curious to hear. Like I said, next few videos I'll be doing Fruit Punch. Bye!